Right, I've got all the new shrink wrap so I can finish off the batteries. I have ordered the sway joint parts to finish that pipe work off, but the actual cross joint hasn't arrived yet, so I still can't do that, but I can get on with the batteries today. Right, all the batteries are finished, they're all done. I bought these kind of rubbery cover things so that every single one is going to have its own cover like that. I'll put them on right at the end as I put them in. This bank I've just charged, and that is actually now fully charged. I just charged this one. I put the frame, the chassis on just to measure and make sure it was all okay. Last thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some shrink wrap around this, just to not shrink wrap, it's heat shrink, just because that goes across there. Now it doesn't touch, but just in case. And then that's made everything as safe as I possibly can. All the terminals are properly done, all insulated, all got the correct terminal on, they're all properly crimped on. I think that's about as good as I can get it. The reason for that, of course, is because as this goes across there, it could bridge the terminals. When it's all locked in place, it doesn't move, but to be honest, it's actually most dodgy when you're putting it in. So I think that will really help. Just really worried about that little bit. I don't know why it broke there. I didn't heat it up too much, I think, and it hasn't broken anywhere else. Anyway. Right, I've put the lead bricks back into this cage thing that I made. Now, admittedly, this isn't the neatest thing I've ever made, but it's better than it was before. They were just all tied on in a heap, so this is better, much better. I'm sure it's going to be fine. It doesn't look that great, admittedly, but let's not worry too much about that. There's 38 kilos here, so it's quite heavy. Now I've got to make sure that this clicks in to its thing at the back. So put this piece on, and that is in. Forgot to put the ratchet strap on. So this ratchet strap goes, when the batteries are in, goes all the way around, and that clamps them, holds them all together, and the bar across the top stops them moving up and down. Difficult to see, but they are all in. So the next bit is to get the piece that holds, this holds them down. And now that I've put this piece of insulation on, it's not quite so terrifying. Once it's in place, it's totally out of the way of everything, but this is this bit. Right, that's the last of it done. It's really difficult, it's been really difficult to get all this together, but once everything's in, nothing can move, so it actually works really well. It's just real swine to get it in and out. But the very last thing is to put this ratchet strap on, which I'll do. And this just sort of holds them together. I mean, you probably don't actually need this, to be honest. There. Then I'll just cable tie that together. I've got to get a new battery for the water alarm, and that's the water alarm sensor. But seeing as I'm here, I might as well change the battery. Do the other side. Right, I'm going to start on number 2. Hopefully I get enough time. Actually have some video showing the end of me actually finishing off that second battery pod, but I seem to have lost it for some reason. But anyway, this is the current status. Didn't really like that one. This sail doesn't really work, but sort of evolved into this, which is getting a little bit better. And the idea here is, if I show you this, is that this tower would come up and down like that, and the idea being that this piece here could slide out the way, so that I could still have a decent amount of freeboard and stand up here whilst actually keeping the center of gravity still quite low. So that's not a bad idea. It's got potential, that I think. Similar sort of thing. I was trying to sort of smooth it in a little bit at the bottom. Again, it's not there yet, but it's getting there. And these are all based on the where's it gone? This pressure hull here, which I'm actually getting the design verified at the moment. This one, kind of like the look of. This is all based on the same thing. I've got some construction geometry lurking around there, but switch it off. And I was seeing if I could get some sort of tower in here that this hatch folds into. But again, I'm not quite there yet on that one, but it is getting there. Kind of like that one. Anyway, that's it.